A major winter storm is taking aim on the East Coast, the first big one for the big cities this winter. Jeff Huffman here from the Storm Center. Want to get a little technical with you because this is complicated. It could affect a lot of you if you're doing some traveling, especially later this week or this weekend. This is something that I posted on my Twitter account, Huffman Heads Up, on Tuesday morning. All right, it's kind of an overview map just of the general impacts. And there's going to be this swath of significant snow from where the confluence of the Mississippi and Ohio River is, right up the Ohio River into the mid-Atlantic states. Some question marks on how far north the heaviest snow will move with this system, or maybe if warmer air moves in and turns some of the big cities over to rain. Either way you slice it, this is a sloppy mess. And the timing here is Thursday into Friday. Now, getting a little technical, I also posted some historical comparisons to similar storms. We call these analogs, the top four. And let me zoom in here. You can see the top four comparisons to this storm in history. One storm went way up to the north of the big cities. Another storm went south of the big cities. So that's why there's still some question marks. It won't be until the storm actually comes ashore in the Pacific Northwest on Wednesday that the model data gets a little better handle on it. Here's what we have now. One system moving through the mid-south on Wednesday with a little bit of light snow in parts of Tennessee and Kentucky. That falls apart, but that reinforces the cold air so that the northern fringe of this next big storm developing in the mid-south on Thursday is all ice and snow from Paducah, Kentucky to Cincinnati, maybe Pittsburgh, definitely Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia, maybe New York and Boston. I'm not going to take this map any further. Still some question marks on this storm's track, but notice here in Florida, we get a front with some thunderstorms, and here's an early look at the risk with that on Friday. It's a little too early for me to paint in a yellow area for a more concentrated risk, but there could be some wind damage with a squall line moving through. Even a low chance of a tornado with all the spin in the upper part of the atmosphere. The big question is, will we destabilize in the lowest levels of the atmosphere for those thunderstorms to form? Here's the timing on future track. We're nice and dry Thursday, probably the pick day across the state of the week. But then here's the squall line Friday morning at 6 a.m. near Tallahassee, moving into North Florida and Central Florida midday Friday, and then quickly moving off the Atlantic coast by Friday night with a much colder weekend moving in the wake of this storm system. Stay tuned for updates, especially if you're doing any traveling Thursday, Friday, or Saturday.